Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Malia, also known as Islam on this here account. So today we're gonna have a little talk around March. It's 2025 right now, so around March this year, baby, you can go back. I have videos literally of me just kind of like stressing about like life because there was just so much going on. But I could definitely say the main stressor that I was facing was financial stress, financial issues, feeling a lack of abundance in that area, which is what I feel like a lot of people in this world have, because that is what they try to enforce to keep you unaware of your power. They're going to keep making you feel like there's not enough. You got to stress about this. You got to run and figure this out if you don't pay this. But hey, that's a whole nother topic. So I was stressing a lot about mostly paying my rent. That was a big bulk of my rent. If you watch my other videos, I kind of summed up. I used to work in the club as a bottle girl. Then I stopped working there because, it just wasn't fit for me. I didn't feel like, it resonated with the person I was going to be. I have a nail business and I have a full-time job as well. But me leaving that job, it impacted my income, of course. So finances were piling up. Let's just say that. And it was a lot for me to juggle. I'm not the type of person to really go and talk to anybody about my problems or, any issues. Like, I like to really handle things on my own and like accomplish it that way. So around March, it got to the point where I was like, okay, I actually got to like do something about this. That's when I really recognized the hold that of just financial stress, because I did not like the feeling of me not knowing how I was going to pay rent, how I was going to pay bills. I did not like the feeling of that, how it made my body feel. I hated it. I absolutely did not. And I was like, I literally told myself, like, I can feel this causing like illness in my body. Disease is literally dis-ease. This feeling is causing my body to feel uneasy, like unsecure, like I don't feel comfortable in my own body with those thoughts. And I did not like that. When I specifically pinpointed just what it was that I desired, what it was that I truly desired in this life, the overall desire I had was freedom. Financial freedom, freedom of my time, freedom to like do whatever with my life, freedom to just do whatever I wanted with life. Like, and once I came to that conclusion, I was like, you know what? I don't have to wait to experience this. I can speak this over my life right now. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. And I'm breaking it down kind of like this to explain how my thought process was going, because the overall general thing to do, I'll tell you right now, is to just live in that moment. Live as if you have it. Live as if you're literally experiencing it right now. Whether you're not experiencing it physically, if you're experiencing that feeling and that emotion and that frequency internally, you're living in that moment. That's what reality is. All of this is not what's true, baby. What's inside is key. Where I'm at now is a lot more secure. Like, it's happening like more instantly. Like, the more that I started just really noticing that whatever I desire, I can literally say I have it right, or it's happening like literally right now, and it legit ends up forming into my 3D. And I'm just gonna get faster with it. That's why I'm documenting it right now, so that like, I'm gonna be even better at this, and you are too, if you're not already, or if you're just like, hey, whatever you're here for, we're doing it together. Yeah, I was like, I already know my rent's going to get paid. I literally knew that. Like, there was never a doubt in my mind. Like, I could not envision myself being literally kicked out of my apartment. Like, me, like, I was like, I don't see that. And I don't believe that. I don't see that for myself. Like, and some people, if I really wanted to visualize that, I probably could, but I don't want to. Like, that's not something that I want for myself. So I'm not going to, be rooted in the faith of that. And I knew that my rent was going to get paid, or any bill, anything that I just ended. I don't even want to just talk about rent specifically, but I know that rent is like a big stressor, like, nowadays. But just anything I need to pay, I'm like, I know that I'm going to get like, it's gonna get paid and I'm gonna get this something, like, it's gonna get figured out. And in the beginning when I was working on that, it was more for survival type of, you know, rent and necessities like that. And after that, I literally started speaking over that for the last few months of my lease, I was going to be living stress free. I'm going to enjoy the last few months in my apartment that I worked to literally pay the bills for. I deserve to be relaxed here, to not have to stress about paying rent. I don't like, hey, I deserve that. And as soon as I said that and I spoke that over my life, the money to pay all these things just started flowing in easier. Like, I didn't even have to try, just because I knew that, like, hey, I deserve this. I'm aligning with the idea of being relaxed and being secure, because having my stuff paid makes me feel secure. So yes, I feel secure. Just, I have a calm nervous system, and my nervous system has calmed down so much from the beginning of this year, or just March alone. I have changed so much just internally. But yeah, so, and when I tell you, hey, it got easier and easier to pay my rent, let's just say that. And then that's when I was like, okay, wow. I felt like I've always kind of done this, but as I became more aware that I was doing it and more intentional with it, that's when shit started waking up. And that's why we're having this conversation right now. And I really hope that, like, are you still tuned in? Are you still tuned in? Okay. If you are, what's up, babes? We're dropping here. We're here. Okay. Rent was like kind of like, oh my gosh, like I really like brought, like, every time it happens, I'm amazing. But I'm just like, okay, so let's really like play around with this. I'm saying that certain things will happen. They did happen in my life. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, okay, what do I see myself doing? Like, and just knowing what I wanted, that's another key. How much do you truly believe that something will happen for you? And because that's what the result is going to be. If you're unclear, things are going to be unclear. They're going to be confusing. But if you know what you want and you work towards it, you take the action steps to, even if you're just learning more about it, you're pouring yourself into it, you're connecting more, you're seeing more of it, you're bringing it more into your reality somehow, some way, in a positive way. Be authentic to yourself. If it's like a material thing, or I'm trying to think of whatever it may be that you are trying to bring into your life, what are you bringing it into your life for? Why do you want to speak this over your life? For example, you could just speak health over your life. I'm healthy. I notice when I say that I have a healthy body, I appreciate my body. I say things like that, and then I just subconsciously just eat cleaner. I do things naturally to align to what I'm saying the overall outcome is going to be. And just like with my rent, I said, I know my rent's going to get paid. My rent got paid. Like, the details of how it happens, and that's the thing. You got to get out of the idea of having one form of something coming to you. It can come in any way you have it, and then just watch how it flows to you. Be in alignment with it just flowing to you easily and effortlessly, because if you truly desire something and you're continuously connecting with it, and you feel like it's really going to connect you to your higher self, connect you more with the goals that you're going after, you're going to know that you deserve it. And you should know that you deserve it. There's a reason that you're continuously drawn to that. And watch it literally just come to you. I can go into more depth, but I'm not going to talk your ears off. I'll be back with another video. Okay? But yeah, I think that's all I have to say so far. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Rest of your day, whatever's to come for you, the great rest of your life. Have a great one. Bye. Well, until next time.